Christine the Haunt Girl, and today I'm talking about Internal in Hollywood, California. First, I want to thank you for being here. Thank you so much for checking out my YouTube channel. If you haven't already hit that subscribe button, please hit that subscribe button, turn those notifications so you don't miss any of my reviews on escape rooms, immersive theater, haunted attractions, or my haunted attraction walkthroughs. So, Internal. Okay, this is a Fringe show. I had no idea what to expect. It is by They Played Productions. It runs through June 28th. Sorry to check, June 28th. It's about a 45-minute show, and it happens at Fringe Festival in Hollywood, California, outside. You are not inside of a theater for this. You're actually outside. So it's right next to one of the theater spaces. It's actually a bar. So if you need to use the restroom or anything, you could run in there, get a drink beforehand if you're a little early. And I would highly recommend being a little early. I actually hit Hollywood Bowl traffic on the way in, and I had planned on being about 30 minutes early so I could grab some caffeine beforehand. And I really ended up being about 5 minutes early so that I could use the bathroom. That was about all I had time for. So make sure that you give yourself plenty of time. Los Angeles traffic can just be a bear, and you don't want to be late for the show because it's an individual experience. And you also have to find time, leave time to find street parking. So I found some parking around the corner and ran into the bar, used the bathroom, came back, and was ready to go for the show. So it's an individual experience. It's really incredible. So there's headphones. I guess you could bring your own, but they also supply them with a little MP3 player, and there are a couple of tracks on it. And they give you very clear instructions, which I appreciate, because sometimes at immersive, I feel like I don't know what's going on. I don't know if I'm going to break the immersive or what. Like, I'm just so worried to do anything. And I have a hard time enjoying it because I'm so, like, self-conscious. And this was not that. This was great. They were very clear. They said, this is how it's going to work. You're going to do this. It's going to tell you exactly when to turn it off, turn it on, do the next thing. There was clearly someone near me watching me from the show all the time to make sure that I was safe and that no one's going to run up and like mug me while my eyes were closed or anything. I mean, not that they could guarantee that because it's Hollywood, but like they're there watching. They're very close by, so they can really kind of keep an eye on you, take care of you. So I felt safe in the world, the real world. I felt safe. In the world of the show, a little different. Now you've got your internal voice talking to you, and you're kind of like, you're having these conversations with yourself in your mind, and you're standing there with your eyes closed, like having them, and then you move on, and there's live actors, and of course there are people on the street. So we also encountered people who just decided to talk to us during the show. That was a little weird, but you can't help it. It's Hollywood. The actors handled it well. The actors handled storytelling very well. They felt very professional. They were really connected. They dealt with me, which I feel like sometimes I like throw curveballs unintentionally. I'm not trying to screw the actors up. I would never do that. I'm an actor. Like, I would never intentionally try to like screw an actor up. But sometimes I realize that my personality and my choices are not typical. Like at one point, this girl asked a question, and I think the average person probably just agrees to move forward. Like, oh yeah, of course. And I just couldn't, like, there's something in my brain that got like flipped during her monologue, and I was really upset and angry by this monologue. Like, it was a good thing. It's not a bad thing. I don't want to get into it too much, but it has to do with like vaccinations. I have a very, very strong point of view about vaccinating. I think it should be done. I'm very clear on that. Like, you should get vaccinated. And so at one point there was a conversation and something she said, and she's like, yeah. And I'm like, no, like I was like trying not to snap, and it's hard because you know it's an actor and it's the monologue and it's meant to give you like emotion, but like I couldn't bite my tongue. I was like, "Ugh!" So that I felt bad. But she handled it very well, and it was like moving. I mean, it was like she never broke character or anything. I was really impressed with her. The other actors I didn't get quite as intense with, I guess. But I like, it was really cool. It makes you really think about a lot of things. Oddly, I was already having some of the conversations that the show was about prior to the show with one of the people at the front where I was checking in. Actually, you check in on a table on the corner of the street, by the way. So you're actually checking in outside too. You're not checking in a building. But I was having a conversation, and it was funny because a lot of it, I was like, oh, in the show later, I was just talking about this. So, yeah, and I really love that there's this big billboard about homelessness up that I don't think they necessarily knew it was there or chose the corner because of it, but like look up when you're facing the table, look up behind and just check out that billboard there too. But yeah, I liked it a lot. I was really impressed. I don't normally like headphone shows, I guess. Like, I'm like, oh, you're gonna be listening to headphones. Like, but no, it was just the way that it was done was very well done and it made sense and it was for a purpose and I really enjoyed it. And I found the actors very engaging and I found the location and the space. And it just so happened there was an ambulance taking care of some stuff on the sidewalk where we were walking. So it was just, the chaos felt even more than it probably normally would. I don't know. Maybe, I mean, there's always ambulances and police and fire in Hollywood, but this was just like, it just felt so intense with the sirens and the lights and I was like, ah, it's really happening. The zombies, you know? And so, yeah, that's it. I don't want to like give a whole bunch of spoilers to the show because it is running through the 28th, I think. And it's only the 22nd. Although I don't know if they have any tickets left. Just check their website. I'll put the link in the description below. Check it out. Hopefully they extend and do it outside of Fringe, but if they don't, please try to get there. Don't miss this opportunity. It is really incredible, very well done, very professional, really immersive, really made me think, left me like with feeling, you know, when you like leave a show and you're just like, I need a discussion right now, and you do it by yourself so there's no one to discuss it with. And I was like, I have some discussions about life and what's going on in our world and I need to talk about it. Yeah. So good job. Good job. Check it out. Very, very, very impressed. Just loved it. So all right, well, that's it. I hope that you enjoyed this review. I hope you check it out. I hope you give these guys a shot. And, if you can't get tickets for their show, there's a lot of cool immersive stuff going on at Fringe. Go support the community. Go support theater. Go see live theater. Do it. It's worth it. Go do it. Also, please check out my blog at thehauntgirl.com. I really appreciate it. Again, hit that subscribe button if you haven't done it yet. Give this video a thumbs up and let's have some discussions in the comments below. All right, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.